Today we will discuss switch statement. In my previous video I had discussed the if statement and various other forms of if statement, which included the simple if statement, the nested if else statement, the if else statement and the else if ladder. Now another type of decision making statement that we make use of in C programming is the switch statement. Now the one question that arises is that we have if the if statement for decision making, then why do we need switch statement? So the answer to that is that in case of if statement, if we have just one or two alternatives, then it is quite simple and easy to implement. But when we have more than one alternatives, then the if else statement becomes quite complicated and complex. In such cases, we usually use the nested if else when the number of alternatives are high or large. So the if else statement itself becomes very complicated even for the programmer who himself has designed that program to understand. So understanding basically becomes quite complex. So to overcome that, we have a statement known as the switch statement. So basically a switch statement tests the value of a given variable or expression against the list of some case values, and when a match is found, the block of statement which is associated with that particular expression or case value is executed. So basically I can say that a switch statement is designed for multi-way decision making, wherein you have more than one choices. So for multi-way decision making, the decision making statement that is used is the switch statement. Now let's look at the syntax of the switch statement, that how you would write a switch statement in general. So this is the syntax for a switch statement. You write switch. Switch is the keyword for the switch statement, and then you write the expression within the brackets. After this you have an opening parenthesis, then you have the list of case values like case value 1. If it is a case of value 1, then block 1 would be executed. To come out of this case, we use break. The moment this break keyword is encountered, the control will come out of this particular case value 1. Then if it is some other case, then it will be case value 2. Then the set block associated with this case will be executed, and finally you will come out of that particular block. Then there is a default case also, which we just write as default. Just in case there is no option from the case values that we have provided, the default case would be executed. A block related to this default case would be executed. You would come out using the break and then a closing parenthesis. So this is the syntax for a switch statement. Now we will see the example also for the same, just to make things more clear. Say for example, say there is a case where is basically when switch is used when there is a menu option. Say for example, you have a menu option, you have online selecting something from the cafe or restaurant, and there is a menu option in that. So it says print f food menu. Okay, so something like this would be printed on your screen as it is. Now printf I would write South Indian. Okay, so I would say one South Indian. Then the next option is that printf to North Indian, then printf, the third option is Mughlai, then printf, the fourth option is Lebanese. Okay, so just assume that we have four options for a restaurant. The menu options for a restaurant are like, the one option is South Indian. You choose one, you go for South Indian. Second option is for North Indian. You choose two, you go for North Indian. Third option is Mughlai. So you choose three, you go for Mughlai, and the fourth option is Lebanese. You choose four and you go for Lebanese. So this would be printed as it is, and you know, with the help of printf you can print whatever you want as it is. So this entire menu would be printed as it is. Now whenever there is a menu based option, whatever it is, if it is for a airline reservation system or a railway reservation system, or for displaying the marks of the student wherein you have to calculate the division of the student based on the percentage, or it is a food menu, wherever you have menu based option, that is a lot of alternatives, in that case switch statement is used. It is an inbuilt menu driven or multiple alternative statement. So now let's see. Now these are the options that the restaurant gives you. Now of course out of these you have to choose some of the options, either one or more than one, whatever. So you ask the customer, and maybe there is nothing that the customer wants to choose out of them. So you say that option 5 is leave. You don't want either of these menus. You don't want South Indian, you don't want North Indian, you don't want Mughlai, you don't want Lebanese. In case you wanted Chinese, so there is nothing that you can choose out of these four options. So what will you do in that case? You will leave this. So you have to give one option for that also. You can give one option for that also, though it is not compulsory. Now you will say, of course, you will say, okay, this is our menu, sir. Now out of this, choose what you want. So what you will say, enter your choice. Enter your choice. Now that choice will be scanned in a variable named as character. Character will save the choice of the user. Character equals to get char. The moment the user types his choice, say it is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever he enters, that is stored in the character named variable. Now switch keyword you will use, and the expression, in place of the expression I will put here character, because it is on the basis of the character you will decide what to do, because character holds the user's choice. Yes. Now I will delete this portion and I will start from switch character. I hope till here it is clear what we have done. Now since we are running out of space, so I'll simply start from switch here. What is exactly happening now? The main thing is happening over here. So I will say switch. Switch is the keyword which tells that okay, switch statement has started. Character is that particular variable which holds the choice of the variable, and on the basis of the choice of which holds the choice of the user. So switch is the keyword, character is the expression which is holding the choice of the user, and on the basis of the choice of that user we will be deciding which particular block to execute or what to do in a general sense. So if it is case 1, right? If it is case 1, then what you do? You will say what all you have in South Indian. You have dosa, right? So you will say printf dosa vada and sambar. So these all things the customer will be given, dosa vada and sambar in case of South Indian. Now break, you have to come out of this statement. You won't keep executing this statement again and again. So to come out of this particular case, I say break. Okay. This case you will enter. You will enter case 1 only when choice 1 has been entered by the user. Say for example, if it is choice 2. Choice 2 was North Indian. So in case of North Indian, what will the customer get? Printf, you get parantha, curd and mixed vegetable. So this is the choice that the user has for North Indian. Then case 3. That means the user has asked for Mughlai. So you say chicken, that is Mughlai chicken or Mughlai paneer. These are the options that the user has for this. Again, in case of case 2, you give a break to come out of that case, then a break to come out of this case. Now case 4 is Lebanese. Say for example, user has entered 4. So in that case, control will go to case 4 and you will say you have one choice, that is Lebanese biryani. So this is what you will be offered if you have chosen Lebanese, case 4. Now these are the 4 cases, the 4 valid cases that a user can select. It may be possible that user does not select anything or enters an invalid choice. Say for example, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, he enters 5, which does not exist in my dictionary. So for that I have a case which is known as the default case. Any choice other than 1, 2, 3, 4, if the user types, the control will go to the default case where it will say printf invalid choice. So your choice is invalid because I provided with you with 4 options, 1, 2, 3, 4. You chose none, rather you gave some other number. So that is an invalid choice. So when user chooses something other than provided by the system or the program, that goes to the default case and you come out of it. Again, you can have a break here to come out of the switch case. So this is how you execute a switch case.